Good morning, infamous mob. That's where it's at. This is the place to be. You're in the infamous mob, and you're about to be live and direct with me, the infamous Joel. How you doing? Give me the hashtag live, hashtag replay, depending on when you're watching this. Let me know when you're watching it so I can communicate with you at the right times. If you're here live, that'd be wonderful. If you're here on that replay, well, shit, that's good too. But it lets me know what questions to answer in what order and all that stuff. So that's very important, okay? Hashtag live, hashtag replay. And I want to dive right into the point of today. If you stay to the end of this video, you're going to have a clear idea of what separates the men from the boys, the women from the girls, the true entrepreneurs who are going to be successful, and the people who are just going to keep running around with their, like chickens with their heads cut off for the next 10 months, 10 years. I don't care how long it is, okay? I'm going to tell you the real secret. Hey, a lot of it is opportunity cost. A lot of it is attitude. A lot of it is what are you paying attention to? Now, the other day I was scrolling around on my feed, right? And I was checking out my Facebook feed, and there was a bunch of junk in there, and I hate the stuff on there. I hate the motivational quotes and all that. I hate all that stuff, okay? That's just me. Some people might like it. I'm not saying stop doing it. I hate it. It's stupid. It's boring. But, if I see one more time, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. If I see that one more time, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face, okay? But I'm just saying from the bottom of my heart, I hate that shit. So listen, here's what's gonna happen, okay? I was scrolling around on my feed, and I noticed one guy who was on there, and and this is over time, by the way. I'm talking about over a while, not one time. On my feed, he kept popping up, leading up to the election, okay? Oh, Trump is doing this, and Biden is doing that, and I'm voting for Biden because of this. And he's like, whatever your political beliefs, I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm not saying all that. What I'm saying is he put so much energy into the election stuff and like politics and this whole attitude, this idea of like politician is gonna come around with a cape on and like come save my life. They're gonna come, I don't care who you vote in, they're Jesus. They're going to come and fix everything. Here in the infamous mob, we don't believe in that bullshit, okay? Hashtag mob. Right? Give me the hashtag mob. If we don't believe in that bullshit, we don't believe someone's going to come along with magical pixie fairy dust and save your life. Okay? And the whole time I kept thinking, I kept seeing his post, I kept seeing his little messages of, it's important to go out and vote, guys. Come on, it's important to do all this, okay? He's putting so much energy into it. And when someone would comment or reply in the opposite, like they're supporting the other guy, he'd lose his fucking mind. He'd flip his shit. Right? He'd go crazy. Oh, how can you support the other side? He has made this into his identity to the point where all that matters is if his guy wins. Let me tell you something about that attitude. Again, no one's going to come save you. Right now, let's take the blindfold off. Right now, at this point in time, I don't care about COVID. I don't care about what the economy's doing. I don't care who's the president. I don't care who won America's Got Talent. I don't care about any of that. Right now, proven fact, this moment, this second, this minute, this hour, this day in human history is the largest transference of wealth in the history of mankind. I'm going to repeat that again because it bears repeating. This time right now, where you're sitting there watching me on this goddamn Facebook, is the largest transference of wealth in human history. Do you know what that means? Average people like me, the infamous Joel, you, everybody who's on here, I see Chris, I see Justin, I see Teresa, I see Tyga, I see Pratik, I hope I'm not saying that wrong, and other people are jumping in and out. All you people, everyone, are able to leverage themselves, to leapfrog themselves into wealth faster than ever in the history of mankind previously, okay? It is a proven fact. In Forbes magazine, about 2015, 16, somewhere around there, they had an article that said, factually, stats, okay? Here's some stats for you. The most self-made millionaires ever at this point in time, thanks to the internet, thanks to this little tool we're using right here, right now, average, everyday people, can be a goddamn janitor. They can be a construction worker. They can be working down at the local Home Depot one day, and in 6 months from now, they're sitting on $1 million. All because they jumped on Facebook, did little lives like this, sold a little course, an ebook, some coaching, whatever you're doing. That's all they did. Regular, average, everyday people skyrocketing into the stratosphere. So I'm saying that to say, focus on the right things. Just imagine, okay? Just imagine. You're worried about the election. You're worried about who's on TV, what shows are on Netflix, what's going on here and there. You're worried about all that. This large transference of wealth is going on right now. This huge opportunity that may never come again. Just imagine 30, 40, 50, 60 years down the line when you're sitting there with your kids, with your grandkids, and they're asking you, oh, grandma, grandpa, what was it like during that time when all these poor people were getting rich overnight? What were you doing during that time, grandma, grandpa? And they're poor, and the future generations are all poor, and you've screwed them over. And you're going to say, well, son, well, grandkids, I was sitting around with my goddamn fucking thumb up my ass, worried about who was going to be president, worried about saving the world and teaching people about healing crystals and coaching people for fucking free and chasing every goddamn fucking certification course imaginable out there. I was worried about all the wrong things, kids. And now we're still fucking broke. Are you prepared to tell them that? Are you prepared to look them in the eye and say it's your fault? Seriously. I mean, I joke around on this channel all the time. I call it a channel, but, you know, I'm the infamous Joel. We have fun. This is a fun place to be. It's the mob. We're having a few laughs. We're not taking things seriously. But at the same time, we're here to build our businesses up. Right? And I see far too many people, whether I know them or I don't know them, months later, years later even sometimes, still stuck in the same place. And when I actually look at what they're doing, it's because they're worried about all the wrong things. Don't be one of those people. Don't be one of those people. So from now on, if it's not a money-making opportunity, meaning you're going to learn a new skill, meaning you're going to implement some things that you have learned, you're going to actually build your business. If it's not any of those things, ignore it. It doesn't matter. Ask yourself this. If you come across it every single day, ask yourself this. Am I in control? Can I control this? If you can't control who the president is, you can't control if someone in your family hates you or puts you down, you can't control any of these things, ignore it. Who cares? You can't control those things. What you can control is your business. You can control your endeavors, your goals, your aspirations. You can control those things. So work on them. Don't worry about anything else. It's a very massive opportunity going on right now. Don't miss it. Don't be one of those people that miss it. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.